Всем привет! Я наконец-то вернулся, добрался до компьютера. Мы продолжаем прохождение аккаунт Juarez. Тут уже повыходили пятый Devil May Cry. Сегодня вышел Sekiro Shadow что-то там. Но до них мы доберемся потом, потому что все по порядку, иначе это будет еще одна очередная игра, которую я никогда не пройду. Так что постреляемся, побегаем, попрыгаем. Ну, быстрый или мертвый. Погнали.
I dodged death many a time, and that night in Abilene was no different. I was there with the intention of finding that bastard Bob and collecting the bounty on John Wesley.
Что вообще делать? Woo!
I thought the Texas Rangers got heart. Yeah, that's what they want you to believe. It was cold in a witch's tit and a brass bra that night.
Че, дробовик? Не хочу дробовик. Погнали. Столько времени не играл уже. Отвык что нажимать? Где трупики? Быстро. Так, а что там как? Черт. Не то. Я забыл, как там тап. Ну погнали куда-нибудь сюда. Куда нам будет? В этот был, в салон зайти, ладно, понял. Так, покажу.
To the very same saloon we're sitting in today. Look around and imagine this place painted in blood. Hardin was waiting for me, and...
Что же, дуэлька?
I'm jumping the gun here. Let me back up and give you some background on this sumbitch.
Окей, давай.
He deserves that much. Don't you think so, Ben? John Wesley Hardin was a killer. By the end, he confessed to taking the lives of 42 men. Fathers and husbands, brothers and sons, men with families who cared about them. He was a bona fide folk hero by then, and had amassed a gang of armed miscreants and other assorted thugs. He and his men set up camp outside of town, and I was hoping Bob was among them.
Shit, it's cold out here. God damn it! Shoot that son of a bitch!
They didn't ask why I was there. They knew. As most of them were wanted as well. I figured Hardin was here somewhere, but to get to him, I'd have to get past his gun hand. I had to spill a lot of blood to find out he wasn't in there. He was carousing in town with his closest friends. Hardin's boys apparently didn't want me to reach the Bull's Head. Some were hightailing it into town to inform their jefe of my unwelcome presence.
Это пистолет или секрет? Присидя, погнали. Пу-пу-пу-пу-пу.
Can't believe you keep missing. That's right. Run! Hell hard, someone's coming for him. Stop that bitch! Let the boys know we got another law dog.
Блять, по звуку говорит, кто-то справа говорит. Справа никого не вижу. Дробовик не хочу. Давай, давай, давай.
I wondered if Bob was among them.
Пиу-пиу-пиу-пиу-пиу. Пиу-пиу-пиу-пиу-пиу. Что-то у меня камера не настроена. Вебку двигал кто-то.
And I steeled myself for the fight ahead. For as good as I was, deep down I wondered if John Wesley wasn't just a little bit better.
Куда идти-то?
Before I could test my mettle against Hardin, however, I would first need to dispatch his cadre of hired killers. Most of these degenerates were beyond redemption, but John Wesley might have been a different story. I didn't learn until later that that night was in fact his birthday celebration.
На корточках. Чё ты это, блядь, приблизился-то? Прошу прощения. Да возьми ты уже что-нибудь, дробовик, что там, держи, что надо нажать? Г. Быстрее прицеливайте, выбирайте цели, быстрее ваша скорость прицеливается. Да. Почему бы нет?
I think I already mentioned that I found Hardin in this very saloon. Suffice it to say, nobody there was happy to see me. hostility.
Шустро! Подпотел. Где кто? Самый медленный тормоз.
I was disappointed that neither Bob nor John Wesley were among the dead. But that was short-lived, as a moment later I was facing down the fastest gun in the West.
Дуэль. Первый раз убил в 15, убил человека за храп. И еще 40 просто за то, что дышали. Джон Уэсли Хардин.
I felt a bolt of adrenaline. Or
Оп.
maybe that was fear.
Секунду. Забыл закрыть. Погнали.
He was well known for his tricks, and I knew I'd need my own if I was ever to defeat him.
Да господи, что ты так дергаешься? Ах ты, сука, шустрая.
He didn't hit me then. I'm sure of it.
Я так-то уворачивался, слышишь? О, это будет долгая дуэль. Ах ты ж, сука! Типа мне надо уворачиваться или что? Я что понять не могу. Он типа супер шустрый, я типа должен уворачиваться от него. Понятно. Я вообще не понял, что произошло. Ладно, погнали еще раз. Хорошо, дружище, подожди, я стараюсь. Ты быстрый, у тебя карты в шапке, ты клевый, конечно, я все понимаю, но ты погоди чуть-чуть. Пожалуйста. Сейчас все будет. Да сука! Надо уворачиваться, надо еще, блядь. Ух! Я быстрее сюда дошел.
I felt a bolt of adrenaline. Or maybe that was fear. He was well known for his tricks, and I knew I'd need my own if I was ever to defeat him.
Да блядь!
No, wait. He didn't hit me then. I'm sure of it.
Сложно. Все. Можете до конца стрима наслаждаться тем, как я, блядь, прохериваю. Я стреляю в него нечестно, он заколебал меня.
Faster than greased lightning, but being inebriated as he was, he didn't count his shots. And now, he was at my mercy.
So he didn't die?
No, I sent him to prison. Years later, after he was free, some restless Avenger took his life. Shot him in the back at a saloon just like this one. Anybody up for another beer? Ben?
Вон ну как.
Thank you, darling. Yeah, some say revenge is a dish best served cold.
So whatever happened to that Bob guy you were after?
Personally, I'd like to hear some of your other adventures. Like, I don't know, did you ever go toe-to-toe with a red man?
Grey Wolf. Эпизод 5.
Yes, I did, Ben. I remember once I was after this renegade Apache, Grey Wolf. Strangely enough, revenge was also his primary motivation.
Погнали
Put
дальше.
on Grey Wolf's head, and that's how I came to hunt him in the mountains. Mountains so high they tickle the nether regions of heaven.
Давай. Давным-давно в далеких горах.
Grey Wolf was a Chiricahua Apache medicine man who had led a war party in revenge for a massacre against his people. The U.S. Army had attacked his tribe during his daughter's sacred sunrise ceremony, and the slaughter was unspeakable. I understood his anger, as there's nothing more traumatic than seeing those you love die in a cruel and painful death.
Чему оружие-то не достаешь,
Right
дружище?
from the beginning, I couldn't shake the feeling that Grey Wolf was watching my every move. He led a band of young Apache warriors who wanted retribution, and were more than willing to die for him. They saw me before I saw them.
Где, бля? Тихо, тихо, тихо. Какие вредные.
and it crossed my mind that maybe this wasn't such a good idea. But now that the shooting had started, there was no backing down.
Что же происходит, алло, Закамуфлированные просто. Пошел вон. Дробовик. Не знаю, по мне винтовка да лучше. Алло! Я не вижу их, блядь. Хоть убей, не вижу. У меня проблема с этим какая-то.
Rugged country, the winter home of the Chiricahuas, and that's why they had retreated there.
Спереди. Где-то спереди, где-то там стреляет.
I admit to having some regrets about going after them the way I did. But then again, I got a lot of those.
Что-то как-то жестко стало.
Did you find Grey Wolf?
Not at that moment, but I did find the entrance to their hideout.
Да бляха. Я в тебя столько выпустил патронов.
A deep crevice that led to a deeper cave.
Don't tell me you went in there.
Yeah, but it's not out of bravery so much as pure angry cussedness.
Да, здесь надо было, наверное, с дробовиком. И чё, куда я должен идти? Сука. Ну я на всякий случай, вдруг там была какая-то невидимая дорога или что-то. А-а. Угу. Пострелять они тут меня решили.
I had a stubborn streak a mile wide, and I wasn't about to back down.
So it was like pitch black in there?
Actually, it was pretty well lit, as they had torches on the walls.
Патрончики, это хорошо. Погнали. Что-то еще было, что-то. Что винтовка офигенная штука.
How big was his cave?
Big as hell, Ben. Chiricahua had hid out there during the Indian Wars. They thought it was haunted with the ghosts of those murdered by the horse soldiers.
The cave was haunted with dead Indian ghosts?
To be honest, I was more concerned with the live ones than the dead ones.
На. Пиу-пиу-пиу-пиу-пиу-пиу. Самая быстрая река. Рука на быстром, на диком западе. Все, что нужно, все не сказал. Разучился просто уже.
How come you know so much about engines?
A few years back, I was married to two Mescalero women.
At the same time?
Yeah, they were sisters. Polygyny is traditional among the Mescalero.
So what happened?
Oh, I had to get out of there. Those girls never shut up. Both of them nagging at me all the time. Drove me half crazy. Haven't seen them since.
No, I mean, what happened with Grey Wolf?
Oh, well, I pursued him into the Cave of Death.
Давай. Стрельба брошенных зенит устраивает красный фюрер попутно наносит урон. Бросив связку, вы легко сможете подсветить ее от бедра, так выше уже больше концентрации за попадание в голову, постарайтесь по головам, чтобы светить. Вон что будет, никто не спрячется.
I came upon this flooded grotto, and that's when I saw him. He came to me unarmed and unafraid. His voice echoed in the shadows, and I sensed he meant me no harm.
You carry great darkness in your heart, and if you do not release it, it will claim your soul.
The sound of his voice put some kind of ancient Indian spell on me. As his story unfolded in my mind,
You will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything that you are. The soul would have no rainbow. I have no tears.
Да-да-да, я понял. Все, тихо. Да.
as his story unfolded in my mind,
You will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything that you are. The soul would have no rainbow. I have no tears.
he said I was a great warrior, a coyote man, unequaled by any other pale-faced warrior, or something like that.
The snakes will bite shadows of your past until a venom poisons your heart, and an echo of the song of the dead summons the spirits deep from within the mountains.
I didn't quite get what he was saying, but there was definitely snakes. And indeed, his warriors surrounded me and attacked me like hungry wolverines. They couldn't stop me, though, and Grey Wolf wasn't in the mood for idle talk.
Да, надо взять скилл, который за попадание в голову дает больше тебе этой концентрации. И ни разу просто, блядь, не попасть в голову.
I swear I couldn't see any way out of this trap. But suddenly, one just appeared. Kind of like a miracle.
А. Патрончики, бля, патрончики.
I felt like I would be lost in that damn cave forever. Finally, I found myself back outside, perched on the edge of a precipice, overlooking a thundering whitewater river. To get where I was going required several leaps of faith, but no way in hell I was turning back. I chased after him, determined to make him explain the meaning of all that mumbo-jumbo.
Mumbo-jumbo's right. Are you making this all up as you go?
A few details may be fuzzy, brother, but I am relating exactly what happened to me. There were dozens of Apache warriors aiming at me from on high.
Dozens?
Well, maybe not dozens, but there was a lot of them.
At least 3 or 4.
Well, more than that, little lady.
Он упал или что? Или спрыгнул? Блять.
I had a steep climb up creek ahead of me and scrambled up those rocks like a mountain goat. I was determined to locate Grey Wolf and find out exactly what the hell he was trying to tell me. wouldn't you know it? That crafty son of a bitch led me right into a trap.
Behind a trap.
Well, son, there had to be at least 100 Apaches surrounding me.
100?
God be my witness.
Oh, come on. Who are you kidding?
Hey, I believe you. Come on, tell us how it ended.
All right, but I'm not gonna drag this out.
Жалко, что нет нормальной русской
You
озвучки,
were
шикарно.
surrounded by 100 Apache warriors.
Well, I didn't take the time to count them exactly, but there were a lot of them.
Да сука, стреляй! Ух!
And in the end, a path appeared before me that I had not seen before.
Патронов нет.
I followed it as I desperately needed to find out what Grey Wolf was trying to tell me.
Просто бум. Подожди. Часть игры даже мне в поле зрения маркера по краям экрана показать каждого врага поблизости, которого вы не смогли бы увидеть в обычном условии.
But it was like that son of a bitch disappeared into thin air.
Магия.
Never did find him. And never did collect my goddamn bounty.
Ну тоже неплохо, да, нормально.